RES Workspace Manager has the ability to control the way applications interact with the CPU. In the RES Workspace Manager console, let's first of all configure an application. In this example, let's take Calculator. The application will be configured in its default state. And for ease of demonstration, let's just pop a shortcut on the user's desktop. Now let's head over to the workstation and log on. Start the Calculator application and invoke Task Manager. With Task Manager running, we can see how much CPU time this particular application takes up. And of course, running a complex calculation within Calculator will take as much CPU time as the application can get. Let's head back to the RES Workspace Manager console and edit the application. Under the Settings tab, you can see that we can set the process priority of the application. In this example, let's move it from normal to high. You'll see that a cautionary message is issued, warning you that setting application priority to low or high can cause performance issues elsewhere. With the changes made, let's head back to the workstation. Once again, we'll invoke the Calculator application, and in Task Manager, have a look at the process. And you can see here the base priority is now running in high. Let's now perform the same complex calculation. And you'll notice that the Start menu and the rest of the system becomes completely unresponsive. For all intents and purposes, the system has ground to a halt, and the user can no longer be productive in this state. As soon as I stop the process, you can see that the Start menu launches and the system catches up. Let's now head back to the RES Workspace Manager console and under Administration, Performance, CPU Optimization, click Enabled. Below the Enabled button, you'll notice two CPU conditions have been defined. In this example, the critical CPU condition is when CPU usage exceeds 70% for 5 seconds or more. The idle CPU condition is defined when the CPU drops below 10% for 30 seconds or more. This configuration comes predefined within RES Workspace Manager, but of course you can tweak the numbers according to the behavior you'd like to see or according to the specification of the devices you're working with. With the configuration enabled, let's save the changes and head back to the workstation. Once again, we'll invoke the Calculator application, monitor the process. Let's now perform the same complex calculation. You'll see whilst the application is initially launched with a high CPU priority, within a few seconds of that high CPU usage, RES Workspace Manager automatically moves the priority down to low. The application is still running fine, it's taking spare CPU cycles, but you can see in the meantime the rest of the desktop is still responsive, and the user can continue to be productive with no issues.